Hi, Jacques Simpson, Prowess Investments. Let's talk about the risks involved in the budget statement. I think we need to be very cognizant of a few assumptions that may derail the eventual outcome going forward. Because in reality, these are still estimates based on certain assumptions. The big risk is a slowdown in global GDP, which will knock us, because we're correlated, we're plugged into the global economy. So the GDP assumption, it's a fragile economy that we have, and it's very, very sensitive to global GDP going forward. So I think the assumption about growth, that is a fragile assumption. I think the other risk is that the COVID grant, it's a little bit open-ended because it extends into 23-24 fiscal year, but it's open-ended in that there really isn't a clear communication as to how that's going to be treated beyond that period. The other one is public sector wage growth. I mean, it's basically being budgeted, the numbers budget around 4.5% increase this year. I think it's going to be difficult to sell that to the unions, and I suspect there's going to be some funding pressure via increased wage demands. I think the other risk is that SOEs might find it more difficult to generate revenue, given that we are in a hiking policy rates are being hiked, interest rates. So they might find that their financial metrics are a little bit more distressed than budgeted for specifically within National Treasury. And of course, the other risk, which is very open-ended, very difficult to forecast, is the load shedding, the electricity load shedding, and the potential impact that might have for future revenue generation.